The news is brought to you by the National Bank of the Virgin Islands, Cyril B. Ramney Tertola Pier Park, NV Salon, Spa, Nail and Barbershops, the Wellness Center Medical and Behavioral Health Clinics, Tissot Cross Deliciously Smooth Cider, HOV Medical, and Digicel. Sign up for Digicel Plus Home Light Bundles, faster internet, movies and sports. 6 years later, many areas in the Virgin Islands are slowly gliding back to former glory. One area, Josiah'S Bay Beach, silenced 6 years ago by Hurricanes Irma and Maria. Very little, especially in restauranting, happened there since. Today, former glory begins to blossom, and the key to this is a very familiar personality in the tourism industry, now blossoming more in a private capacity in restauranting. Rodney Skelton.
I've spent a lot of time down here, Kathy. In my younger years, I've spent some evenings down on the beach, and I know the beach is a really beautiful beach. The beach is known for being a surfer's beach. There's the surf school right behind me. And so I thought down here would be good. It's been pretty quiet since 2016, even before the hurricanes. And I thought I'd give it a shot and bring some life back down here. So I went and I spoke to my good cousin, Big D. Everybody knows him affectionately as Big D, but Denzi let some. And convinced him to give me a shot and to allow me to be able to rent the place and give the place back some life. So it's been a couple of months in the making. The buildings were, you can't tell, but the buildings were really destroyed after the hurricanes. This bar was not here. The deck that you're seeing wasn't here. The inside was pretty bad. Colors were all different. And so I really took a couple of months to put some work into it. And tonight we're just gonna have some fun, and I'm gonna let the folks who are here tell me what's working, what's not working. Hey, Rodney, as you get into the tourism season, this is what you gotta consider, and the food-wise and all of that stuff. But it's a blue moon, full moon. It's something that happens. You hear people say once in a blue moon? Yeah. Blue moon, this is it. 2 full moons in 1 month. So I thought, let me take advantage of this opportunity. And for once in a blue moon, let's get some folks down here. You look out there, you see DJ Juice with the green headphones. You have DJ Rookie. She's out there. DJ Cougar is coming in a little bit. And then we have the association with Macmillan and Carly and them guys. So we're going to just have a nice little time here on this full moon here at Josiah'S Bay. We're at Serves Up at Josiah'S Bay.
Of all the places to do business, why Josiah'S Bay? Yes, we know it's been quiet from 2016, and we know that prior to that, activities when it comes to restauranting and food and teaching and stuff was out here. But in this time, why choose Josiah'S Bay?
It's just one of those beaches that are quiet. Kathy, you know me coming from a tourism background. For us, it's all about the guest experience. And I wanted to use some place where I can guarantee a good guest experience. I love King Garden Bay, but we know King Garden Bay is one of the most popular beaches, lots of folks down there, and we love that experience. But I thought I had the opportunity to give folks a more intimate, I really don't want, Kathy, to be honest, maybe 40, 50 persons. In peak season, maybe 40, 50 persons. I want to have a chance to go around and talk to everybody on the beach, and you build that little rapport and a relationship and really sell Destination BVI. Because, I don't care if I walk in tourist boat or not, I can always be selling Destination BVI. So I thought this beach offered that. There's some developmental plans. I want to get some Airbnb. I'm looking at a natural seawater pool in the back. So when it's rough out in the front, you can still come in the back and wade in the water. So I thought there's lots of good bones here. Next to me, I have a neighbor, the Frets. They also have a smaller beach bar and restaurant. We have the surf school over there. I just thought down here needed a little bit of life, and it has great bones. I know Tamarind Club is going to be reopening pretty soon, hopefully in time for next season. I'm seeing lots of little developments, persons are clearing out land. The Secret Garden, a place that I used to go for intimate dinners, and there's a museum. I just recently saw that they cleared out that building. So I think Josiah'S Bay might just become the next hotspot in the BVI.
So you tried out this silent atmosphere tonight. Tell us a little bit about that.
Also, this is the first time that I'm doing anything down. I have really good neighbors, but at the same time, I didn't want to have like a whole bunch of loudspeakers. There are people who live pretty close, And so I wanted a nice little setting and get people familiar with down here without, disturbing my neighbors. So I thought the silent headphones would be a new twist.
Okay, and some people say the water here is very jealous. They don't like the noise.
Well, she kicking up a little bit today, but I think that has to do also with the moon and the tide ebbs and flows twice in 24 hours and all of that Mother Nature stuff. But surprisingly, earlier today, a whole bunch of folks were in the water and they weren't even surfing. So I still think it's just a beautiful ambiance down here. Is a great place to be. Yeah, so we're going to be open daily. We're going to be open today. I'm waiting on the final liquor license, but for now we have permission from now through Monday. So I'll be open throughout the weekend, and then hopefully by next week I'll have the permanent liquor license, and then we are going, all day, every day. Not all day, but we're going to open around 10 and typically close about 8 o'clock at night. So we're going to have some lunch, and then you can come by and get a light dinner.
Projections for the next 5 years for Josiah'S Bay.
Oh, I'm seeing down here is going to be the next big thing. I said it already. Tamarind Club, hopefully Secret Garden comes back. I know the Frets next door are excited to have me here. The Surf School. I think Josiah'S Bay is just going to be one of those new hot spots. Yeah, and of course, you can't do anything. We live in a village and everything in a village is community minded. So here we have some drinks coming. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Yeah, everything is community minded. And so I want to give a shout out to Rotown Wholesale, a couple of their beverages that are on board. There's the new Heineken Silver. We have Grey Goose, CCT Boat Phone, who's helped out with the Wi-Fi. And so I just want to give a little shout out to those sponsors who came on board and helped me out. And man, come on down. If you missed tonight, see you tomorrow, see you Friday, see you Saturday. It serves up at Josiah'S Bay.
And for those who were present at his debut event there at Josiah'S Bay, the experience was undoubtedly one to remember. With this JTV News Update, Kathy Richards.
We know that where you choose to bank matters, and it is your vote on what your funds do in strengthening our community. As your official Bank of Paradise, we invest and support the lifeblood of our economy by helping in the realization of personal goals for homeownership, education, and entrepreneurial visions, which support small businesses. We make it our place to connect with persons and worthy causes, and we have been doing so for more than 30 years. Where your money goes and what your dollars empower are your choice. And we thank you for choosing us, a bank that gives where it matters the most, for you, for our community, and a happier tomorrow. The National Bank of the Virgin Islands.
Everyone looks to the future, but no one truly knows what the future holds.
The number of people under the age of 20 with type 2 diabetes could increase by 49% by 2050. Let it be known that we all have a 30% chance of developing hypertension.
Globally, more than 300 million people of all ages suffer from depression.
More than 60,000 young adults aged 20 to 39 are diagnosed with cancer each year. Obesity leads to problems such as stroke, heart disease, and kidney failure.
No matter your race, age, or color, we are all at risk.
These diseases can be managed or prevented if caught early.
But with the right medicine and the right doctors to keep us on a path to live a robust and healthy life,
we will live well.